it, eh?
Treasures from some distant land, no doubt.
Rare trinkets fresh from Sharval. You won't find their peer. You there, adventurer. I have just the piece for you. Looking for something in particular? You look the discerning sort. I have here a totem. The skull of a creature unlike any you'll find this side of the Twin Seas. Locals say it belonged to some sort of protector spirit that lives in their forest. Surely a good luck charm. Or if your coin purse is feeling white, I've got some fine crafts from the region. Come back if you need something. Looking for something in particular?
Are you aware these pelts are wriggling with parasites?
What? I just inspected them. Oh, the hells are those? Everyone, your attention. If you'd please be so kind as to return in a few hours' time. I need to see an associate about a refund. Nothing interests you? Well,
It's been a while. I should see if Caution's investigation has borne fruit.
I'm afraid I've learned little more of Albrecht or the Shardborne. If that's why you're here, only rumors.
Can't I drop in on an old friend for a social call?
Ha! Perhaps, once the world is freed of perils.
Well, since you brought it up, I was thinking... Albrecht could have gone anywhere. But despite his monstrous appearance, he is a child, isn't he? What if he's gone somewhere familiar? Somewhere that seemed safe in life?
A reasonable supposition. What is that?
Lazarus, you found him. Huh. How pitiful he looks in death. Yes, a splinter of creation. You came to me seeking its power, but this gift comes with so much more. A family that will never abandon you. Hello, Lazarus. Traitor, heretic, servant of terror.
Albrecht! What?
No new answer to me. Life. You were a monster. In death. You will serve our family. Today begins your atonement.
What was that? A vision? What did you see?
An old foe. A necromancer named Lethis. bargaining with Albrecht for a splinter of the World Stone. She resurrected a man called Lazarus. Albrecht spoke of his family, but what he's up to, I can't begin to guess.
Yes, that is worrisome, but there is a silver lining. After all these weeks, the Eye is still bound to Albrecht. Give it here, before the magic disperses. Energies are chaotic. There is a risk, but I can use the anchor to locate Albrecht. It seems he's somewhere within the Sharval Wilds. I can tell you little more than that, but there are those that might. The Coven of the Untamable Wilds. Witches local to the region.
Sharval, then. Perhaps I'll hire a caravan.
With any luck, we've destroyed the last of the Worldstone shards, but its power lives on in these Shardborne. If they are consorting with our enemies, as you say, then their threat remains as well. Be careful.
I seek passage to the Sharval Wilds.
Sharval? I just came from there. It's quite a ways on horseback. Endsteig and its surrounds haven't been much for trade this season with their crop failures and rise in bandits. I'll tell you what, if you can pay, I'll take you as far north as Orthrop. Let me know when you're ready to set out.
You do the fighting, I'll do the forging.
Let's go.
This is Orthrop, as far as I can take you. Endsteig's been levying taxes on merchants crossing their roads as of late, and no offense, but your fare isn't worth the trouble.
I understand. Thank you for getting me this far. Here's the rest of your payment.
I'll be in town a while longer to settle some business before I head back towards Westmarch. When you've concluded your business here, you'd be welcome to tag along.
A traveler. What do you want? If you have come to trade, I fear we have little to offer.
Actually, I'm looking for someone called Albrecht, who may have passed this way. He leads an army of creatures I can only describe as part human, part monster.
Preposterous. If Endsteig can be counted on for one thing, it's putting themselves first. They'd never permit such a threat within their borders. That army of theirs is the justification for taxing our harvests, even though we have barely enough to feed ourselves. Next you'll tell me you believe all those stories about miracles. Away with you.
Another villager mentioned something about miracles taking place in the Sharval Wilds. Do you know what they meant?
I might have heard stories from other settlements. A hooded prophet traveling the land, healing the lame and the sick, breathing new life into barren fields. If the stories are true, this prophet's done more for Sharval than any noble in my lifetime. Service, not blood, makes a leader. We've spent too long laboring under the heel of a heartless king. Walk safe, friend.
It's an ill omen, I tell you. The wilds are spreading, trying to choke our fields. Enstig's hubris is to blame. Their loggers have cut the forest too deep. I fear for my niece in High Fork. She's not sent word in weeks.
The woods have been strange lately. Hungry eyes in the black of night. My cousin says he saw a man dragged into the forest, never to be seen again. Are the Fae mad with us?
What can you tell me about the Fae?
The Fae, they're spirits, tenders of the forests. So long as we keep to the old ways and take only what we need from the wilds, they leave us alone. Wait, do you hear that? What is that sound?
More of the creatures! Everyone, get to shelter!
The Fae! They're attacking? But Autumn honors the wilds!
Shut in the church! Quickly!
I'm healed.
By the light, what's going on out there?
Fae are attacking the village. I think I've cleared most of them out, but I'm going back out there to be sure. Will you all be safe here?
I'm not sure. Time has not been kind to this church. The cellar is the safest place, but unfortunately we've lost the key.
The church is defensible enough, especially with your aid, adventurer. But we cannot abandon the rest of the hamlet.
If the Fae have made it this far into the village, I fear for the others. Please, help them.
Fae! More Fae!
It's clear you're a capable warrior. Find the other militia members and secure the village. I'll look after these folk.
What's the situation? Are the Fae gone?
I've never seen anything like it. They flooded in from all sides. We slew as many as we could, then, as quickly as they come, they turned round and vanished into the wilds.
Where did all these Fae come from?
Everywhere and nowhere. The wilds around us. But they fled to the northeast towards the farm. By the light. The farmers. Go and check on them. Our livelihood depends on it.
refuge in the house ahead.
Hello? You're not a monster, are you?
I'm here to help. Is everyone in there all right?
We are. No thanks to grand old Enstig. They don't care a bit for us. That's why we're protecting our homes with farming implements instead of proper arms.
I'm going after the Fae that attacked. Do you know where they went?
The forest. Isn't that where they're supposed to live? Adventurer! Look out behind you!
Into such a frenzy. Perhaps if I track the Fae to their source, I can clear their den and protect the village from future attacks. Who's there? I must be hearing things. What is that?
Ah, if it isn't the adventurer from Westmarch. You're just in time. Racing toward trouble again. Good to see you, adventurer.
What do you know of the monsters in these woods? The small hamlet was nearly overrun.
The Fae, unruly children of the land. You handled them well and swiftly, but they weren't due to swarm for years. They rarely come out of their house in the deep woods. Even a blind man could see something's rotten in Sharval. Look at this red cast to the air. The way the plants have knotted in on themselves. Now that you're here, I might as well try and fix the glade the easy way. Keep watch, would you? The hard way it is, then. No luck. It's like all Sharval's fighting me. I can't fathom what's got the forest in this state.
I came here tracking twisted creatures called Shardborne. Maybe whatever's happened to the forest has something to do with them. Their leader left me a talisman. One that grants visions. I'll show you.
Really? You're offering a witch a dried out eyeball? Never mind. Plug it down, I'll scry its old master. Ugh, my head is spinning. The energy of that thing. Purest chaos. I can't glean a direction, let alone a face. Take it back. I better have a chat with my sisters. Tell them what we've seen of this place, your Shardborne, and the face worm. And maybe you can help me finish a ritual I've been preparing nearby. Take this charm, dip it in the blood of the sacrifices, then bring it to the center of the forest. It'll snare any Fae that come around, and then you barter. Their freedom for a truce. Power's the only language they respect.
Got it. I'll finish your ritual. all trapped. Leave the people here in peace, and I'll let you go. Damn it! They're breaking free!
Back to the mock-you-rabbit things! A foul rite. No wonder the Fae fought back so hard. Beasts choose death over servitude every time the question's raised.
Nista, the witch who lives here, prepared this rite. We're trying to stop what's happening to this forest. To push the Fae back before they kill anyone else. The spell almost worked.
Pah! Witch circles don't know a thing about this forest except how to despoil it. If you truly want to help Shardborne, come with us. We'll do right by the animals they sacrificed. You want the Fae to leave? We've got to do this proper. When we're done, I'll take you to our Elder's camp. He'll get you sorted. Your meat will feed our kin, then your skin will clothe us. Thank you. Life begets life. We return the honor to you, and those who live after. That's better. Come on. Camp's not far.
Well, look who decided to stop meddling and start fixing. Welcome to my camp. Take a seat. Share the fire, as you like.
Gladly. What do you know of my business here?
I know you've been working with the witches, and yet I'm still letting you breathe this nice air. Why? Because you handle the swarms and you listen. We need that if we want to pull the poison out of Sharval's veins. Nature's a delicate thing. When Sharval's upset, there's no hiding it. Your witch friend might mean well, but good intentions don't cleanse what's rotten. Everything those witches try to help turns the forest one more shade. A shit brown. Oh, we'll deal with the Fae. Funny, it always boils down to domination through dark arts. Well, that might do for a while, but neither beast nor man long tolerates the yoke. Of course the forest's fighting back.
The witches don't revere the land like you, but they aren't your enemy. Nisa is investigating why the Fae are swarming to stop them, and she's helping me track Sharval's newest denizens. Dangerous creatures called Shardborne.
You've half a point. Witches aren't the whole problem. There's loggers outside Ensteig, pampered city folk within. Both take from the forest. But the witches' oaths are old. They know better, but choose selfishness. Well, it's getting late. The night in this forest is friend to none. Grab a pelt and share our tents. We'll search out your Shardborne in the morn.
Be changed, be healed, and walk in harmony. You are all welcome here. This is a free land now.
You're up. Cleaning up after the witches wasn't enough. The Fae are still swarming. The land's in upheaval too. Just this morning I've heard reports of rock slides, entire groves wilting and twisting, and more of the witches in the woods coming from all over to work their magics. You've put too much trust in them. We need to find out what they're doing and hold them to account. Now, before they destroy all of Sharval.
I have their charm. Maybe we can use it to draw them here.
Absolutely not. But you can come to us. Follow me. Nisa said you'd be looking for us. I thought I'd save you a trip.
By all means, stroll into a witch's lair. Just don't be surprised if they kill you the moment you learn their secrets.
I sensed no deception. And if Nisa's found any clues to the forest corruption, it concerns you too. I'm going. Do as you like.
Want to solve what's been done to Sharval. I'm less sure about your friends, but we're short on time. We're preparing a great working to reveal just what's happening in the forest. Prima Helwig, the most accomplished among us. She's calling witches from all over the circle.
Would you invite the druids here? They're fending off the Fae their own way. They want what's best for the forest too.
I'm not the one to convince. Those druids plant their trees and pet their wolves and pretend they're tending the forest. But Sharval won't be tamed, and caring for something wild costs more than they're willing to pay.
Young lady, you don't know the first thing about what we've paid at the hands of your forebears. Or you know too much and you're not saying.
This is tense.
The Fae don't swarm this often. The trees don't twist on their own. You did something. Like always. What vile bargain did you people break this time?
Elder Maxon, if you can sit on your claws for 5 minutes to listen, we'll share all we know. No harm comes to those within the Coven House of the Untamable Wilds, lest they visit it on themselves.
Ha! Never expected an invitation. Fine. This wanderer vouches for you. We'll listen. But you aim those magics at me, and I'll gnash your head in my jaws.
He's lively. Oof. Come on, then. We've stored knowledge and power in the Coven House for generations. If there's an answer to Sharval's problems, it starts here. The ritual chamber's just below, so listen closely. Don't touch anyone who's part of the working. Don't block the moonlight. If you're violent, there's an old ward that'll rend you cheeks to cheeks. And keep an open mind. This corruption could have come from anywhere, even something the druids did by mistake. Solving it might call for the unconventional. Let's go. Quietly, please.
I greet you, attendants. In the sight of the moon and the shadow of the stones it shines upon. Stand away. Our working is about to commence.
Anything to say?
Sure. Greetings.
Bile rises from Sharval's throat. Fury grips the dimmest parts of these wilds. We have asked thrice, and now we demand to see it plain. Show us, O child moon. Show us what hides beyond the darkened glade. In the southern thickets lies a malignance, at once primordial and somehow fresh. The Fae are swarming about something, and there's an infection to the land that I mislike. No magic of ours. We must carve it out.
Thanks for the information. We'll cut it out. And then see about healing the land before it spreads. You can stand by, so things don't get worse.
It may be beyond healing. The Fae are in frenzy. Will the land even respond to your commands, Maxon?
My commands? Ha! Ha 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 ha! Sharval heeds no commands! How are you leading this bunch when you barely understand the ground beneath your feet?
Enough. The Fae nearly wiped out a village. You need to work together to solve this, or there'll be many more casualties than just your pride.
And how can I be sure they won't stab us in the back? History shows they'd relish the opportunity. Sharval would be better off with you lot gone.
I know blood has been spilt between our people, but you are not like Aoife's disciples. None in my circle today would dare hunt you as they did the druids of old. I give you my word. I would put any who tried to death.
If you kill each other, there will be no one to tend the forest. Surely you can think of a way to work beside them. So let's hear it.
Whatever she might say, they can't remove this infection with the care it needs. But with so many Fae, we might not even get close enough. Unless...
We can bind the Fae, if you'll permit our rituals. That will hold them at bay, perhaps even drive them off, while you work on healing the land.
Fine. It's a bargain then. We'll go make ready.
I thought I heard a plan there. I didn't dream it, did I?
Let's move, before someone changes their minds.
Hopefully the druid's presence can soothe the land. I'll be a wee bit embarrassed if I can't even get us through the thicket.
What could twist such an ancient Fae?
done. The land is devastated.
It will grow back. She won't. Maybe if you had more to offer than empty gestures, Sharval would be safer.
What you offer, your care for this land, kills as much as it cures. Look at what it did to your own.
If she saw another option, she'd have taken it. The next thing out of your mouth had better be gratitude, or silence.
Her magic will spread from this place, and desolation will follow. I know it.
Enough! They've risked and given their lives. The swarm is gone. The forest is safer than before. If that changes, your arrogance will be the cause. Stop fighting people who should be your allies.
You shame me. And perhaps you're right too. I will honor your dead and I will work with your circle to heal the wilds. This I pledge. For however long our truce can last.
I am sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Things are going to be harder without her, but we'll manage.
We're grateful for what you've done, and for what you said.
He needed to hear it, and you should accept his offer. The danger to Sharval is not over. Wait, that light.
The magistrate won't be happy with your offering, Emmett.
Blame the crops! I got nothing for you people!
Share your food. Don't send it to rot in the royal stores. They've made you prisoners on free land. Yoked you like beasts. But you aren't. You are family.
Another vision from that eye.
Yes. It's like he knows I'm watching. Have you learned anything of the Shardborne in these woods? The location, their purpose? All I saw was farmland and a few trees.
Farmland doesn't narrow it down much in these parts. We couldn't divine anything of the Shardborne at all. But with this corruption driven off, maybe we can count on other eyes to find them. The Fae. There's one who speaks for the Fae. She was one of us once. She'll only be found if they will it, but I'll try and reach her. Take this signet in the meantime. The Coven House will remain open to you.